Hey guys, welcome to some more My Hero 1's Justice 2. We're going to be doing the mission mode today. I heard that there were actually a few changes in them, so I want to see what they changed up. So, I guess they have you buy characters now. So, base Deku's only like 1,000. That one was a lot. I flipped through here earlier, I think all of like 1A students are 1,000. And I think it's like the big 3 is when we jump up. Oh, okay, we jump up here. Yeah, and I believe, like, teachers were 3,000. Shigaraki gets a little crazy. He goes 10,000, then 15,000. I don't understand why the later version of him is more. Because, I mean, besides his insta-kill move type thing that he has, not so great. Honestly, it's sort of surprising that 100% Deku, though, is the most expensive. So this all sort of looks the same. Oh boy. Well, for any people that really like to ship Grishma and Bakugo, there's an image for you. He's using his boyfriend's gauntlets for a fight. God, I mean, them starting us with shoot style is literally one of the worst things they could do if they want this to be challenging. He's honestly, I mean, I'm sure 100% Deku is also, like, pretty overpowered. But this character, I mean, he's really probably one of the strongest and quickest in the game. I've really been picking up, like, this game does not give you plus ultras as fast. Because I feel like almost every time in the last game I was able to get up to a 2 before ending the battle. And that's just not happening. Like, not in the story mode, not here. I gotta figure out too, so when I came in here earlier, they didn't have you select characters like you used to when you jumped into a map. I know there was like a status page, but I thought that might have been something of like a set up preset, not what you're actually gonna have for the map, so I need to give Deku sidekicks. I imagine we'll be fine here. There's 2 fights on this map. And Bakugo's doing about as good as Kirishima did in that fight. I wonder if they're gonna switch up the way that the Y move works, because next game they'll probably have his gauntlet in so he can do Air Force. But with that they can probably do like a charged ability that lets him shoot off multiple. And they don't... Actually no, I think they probably do some angled charges in this game. I'm sort of losing my mind. I feel like I've probably played several characters that have done it and just forgotten them. Yeah, I thought Shigaraki has an angled B move, so yeah, they do that. But that's the thing I'm thinking about, is it would be cool to charge that up and sort of get what Night Eye does, where if he charges attack to max, he does like 3 or 4 consecutive throws in a row before throwing off the big one. I wonder if they added... Oh, they didn't. Alright, and then I was expecting some sort of, like, extra villains to pop up again. Yeah, so I guess, I mean, this is really, like, you set a preset for yourself and that's what you use. I don't even know if it matters. Initially I got these 3 like, oh, at least they can do their +3 ultra and everything, but it's really not going to matter if I can't even get to a 2. The only thing I did is make myself watch this all the time. Sort of like the red on Gran Torino. Speaking of like the customization options, I realized looking through and trying to customize up All Might earlier, I don't think they have a cape option at all. I was trying to see if I could give him a cape to try and mirror his look from his Silver Age, where he's got the red costume with the blue cape. And unless I'm mistaken and just couldn't find it, I don't think that you can put capes on the characters. Yeah, come here, Torino. It's just too easy. I almost feel bad. That was a kind of a lucky connect. I thought he was going to kick me out of that, but cool. What did Todoroki do that was more than Iida? Correct me if I'm mistaken, I thought that you did 2 rounds in mission mode in the last game. I may be wrong, but maybe that's why I was able to pull off like plus ultra 2s in mission mode there where I'm not here. I'm also only in like the 1-star region, so I guess they're supposed to be a lot easier. But it just seems weird to me that I'm not getting any of that. Come on. I swear when I play online I'm not this terrible where I'll just kick at you until you get back up and get hit again. I play somewhat fairly in that. Unless you don't play fair, in which case I will not. I'm only an asshole to the computer. Oh, they actually make you... I mean, what's the point? I don't see why. I guess just to bother you for the first time when you realize that nothing's working for a second. Come here, Orca. I feel like this should be enough to smash us through the floor. Can you, like, do me a favor and go through? His body's practically going into the bridge. This time. Just won't do it. Why does he hate me? If he goes through now, when his body lands, I'm actually going to be mad. No, they just let... Maybe Deku's just not one of those people that can put someone through a bridge. Alright. So, we'll probably need that ice cream, so we'll go pick it up. Oh, okay, Deku's complaining now too, so I guess we have to. I also just realized I couldn't figure out what the hell the health bars below them were and why they kept losing health, and then I realized that's like a timer thing. That makes sense. I thought like they were saying the enemy was losing health. I'm like, what the hell's the enemy doing to himself? This is probably the only game where you can actually land a Manchester Smash. Jump Force made it awful, and we already know that he couldn't land it in the anime. Alright, get back up so I can end this. This attack really isn't that bad. I don't know why I didn't like it in the first game. Maybe they just made it feel smoother in this one. Or maybe I was just weird a year ago and thought that it looked terrible when it's not. Oh, they don't have food here? Probably there's a lot of people to clear out without dying. Especially when you don't have health to refill. Alright, we just kind of have to hope that Deku's faster than her, because if she gets this like she got eyes on the story mode, I'm screwed. Oh boy. That's not a good start. I mean, it's not a lot of health lost, but still, I'd like to have... I really would have preferred not to have been hit into a full combo in the first game. Maybe give that to Muscular. But I guess at the same time, Muscular probably hurts more if he hits, so I don't want that. What is she doing? Oh, she was blocked? I couldn't tell what that was. Oh boy. Probably could have waited on that. I think I'd have got up before she did. There. Okay, good. We really need them to miss those like ranged attacks with this character. Deku has range, which is good, but it's not like that full across the map range like some of these other characters do. I wonder if that's a hold thing, or if I hold it, it goes farther. Yeah, there's really, I thought maybe it'd be like the last game where they'd stock health, but I guess not. No. This dude went from looking like a terrifying villain to put that hat on him, and he looks like one of those classic high school douchebags. See, this would have been the time where I would have preferred still having the ring outs in there. I just knocked them out of here. Saved me a little bit of trouble. It's not really doing all that great against me though, so I'll take it. Well, so much for his rematch. He tried. Funny thing is that had these two actually have fought at the point that Midoriya is at now in the story, he probably would have crushed him just like that. This one's gonna be a pain in the ass. Thankfully, Computer Dobby doesn't spam you as much as regular Dobbies, or I guess I shouldn't say regular, but player Dobbies do. But I feel like he'll still get spammy if he feels like it. The sort of sad and scary thing is with how fast the Tenya moves. In most like fighting games, a lot of the combos you use to like juggle computers around won't always work against a player because they're smarter. But Deku's got enough speed to probably be able to pull this off in an actual online game if you figured this out right enough. Got 2 more fights. My health isn't looking great for him, but maybe I'll manage. I don't feel like Compress will be able to do that much to me. I mean, I could be completely wrong. I know he was a good fighter when I played as him in the gameplay video, but I don't know how well that's going to translate into him being a computer. Hopefully not that well. Very odd seeing him in that. Like, he looks like a different character almost. Get rid of his top hat. Oh, those are going to be a problem. That's going to be a real problem. Oh, Jesus. Don't do that. I don't need any more explosives hitting the ground. You know, this plus Ultra, hitting with this maybe saves you like 1 combo. The 1 doesn't really seem to do as much damage as you would think. It's maybe good for like a combo and a half. Which I guess is fair. I mean, looking at the damage the plus 3 did, that's ridiculous. Oh boy. I hope I have enough health for this. This could go one of 2 ways. Bye. You can't hear me. I muted my mic like 30 minutes ago. Honestly, I probably could have just left the party at this point. Oh well. Come on, asshole. Get back up. Let's finish this. That actually went surprisingly well. Ryan's stuff is always so delayed. He was the first one to leave. Alright. Well, that was all 3 of them. Of course, there's probably like 50 more, but that was all 3 of the 1-stars. So, I mean, that's a good start. I'm probably going to level up the characters a little bit more because that one got tight, and it's probably because I'm supposed to have Deku a little bit more leveled. But, hey, that's episode 1, so we'll continue on a little bit more in the next part.